the moment of confusion, the moment where you really don't know what you need to do with your life. So who is the Rafiki that's being talked about in this story? It is a baboon, and coincidentally, Rafiki translates for friend in Swahili. We all have that Rafiki in our lives. It could be your aunt. I remember I was saying if you're Rwandan, but if you're even African, I got married in 2020. When you get married, you think, okay, done with those uncle, aunties asking me every single time, when are you presenting? When are you getting married? So you think it's done until they come, okay, so you got married, when are the kids coming? I'm like, okay, I thought I was done. Fast forward, 2 years later, we got our firstborn, and it's like, got married, got my first child, so that should be it. Then a year or so later, when are we getting a second born? So that could be a Rafiki. It could be that uncle that keeps asking you, when are you going to school? When are you, starting that business? So we all have that person in our lives. Or sometimes it's just that small little voice that speaks to you every single morning when you wake up or before you go to bed, questioning a lot of things that you're doing, asking you when you're going to make your next move, asking you that there are things you need to stop. And for me, starting Exuse, I thought it was going to be easy. I thought hit a jackpot. I thought had that $1 million idea. Until we went out in the field to introduce the solution to users who completely rejected it. And I started questioning, was it a good idea? Do they really need my solution? I got in that specific moment where lots of voices were crossing my mind. Now, what's very important is that Rafiki tells Timon, who had left his past to greener pastures. They refer to it as a Hakuna Matata, or no worries. And for me, it was that particular moment that I started questioning why I was doing what I was doing. Now, Rafiki tells Timon to look beyond what he sees, which can mean many things to all of us here. And for me, I remember back in 2019, after we visited many groups, many people have rejected it. And it was in Rusizi, that's in the southern part of Rwanda, that one lady made the first transaction using our app. The feeling I had, it was exceptional. And then going back to the place where we were spending the night, then I asked myself again, or pondered on why I was doing what I'm doing. Now, obviously, you heard the stories, people raising millions of dollars, thousands of users. And sometimes you feel like there's a huge distance. It's like, okay, one user made the first transaction, but they're talking about millions of users. Am I ever going to make it? They're talking about millions of dollars that they've raised. Please trust the process. Stay true to your vision, why you do what you do, as long as you really believe in what you're doing. Because at the end of the day, all these people we've seen, people telling successful stories, each one of them, at one point in time, they've been in that phase. Or even they're still in that phase. You might think they're out of that phase, but they might still be in that phase. So trust the process. And keep pushing. Keep pushing further until you reach the goal that you've set for yourself. Keep listening to that small little voice, that Rafiki within you, and push forward. Now, as I wrap up my talk, I just wanted to give you one advice. May your Rafiki, or that small little voice that speaks to you every now and then, may your Rafiki be a little crazy time to time, it's also okay. She said that one of the mantra that I go by, work hard and party harder. Because you also need it in life. You have those crazy calls in the mornings, talk to investors, clients, things are not working, bags all over the place. Sometimes you need to step back a little bit and also enjoy life a little. Because that's the fuel you need to keep pushing until you get to the promised land. I don't know where that is for you. I don't know if there's such a thing. But for me, at least, seeing all these users that use our app, the people that I work with, coming in the office every now and then to push through this vision, that really is irreplaceable. So again, may your Rafiki be a little crazy, but what's most important, your Rafiki have got to be incredibly wise. As you push a vision, as you push that passion that you have within you, trust the process and listen to your Rafiki. Thank you very much for your time.